my god. I'm so excited.
The baby brother.
Yeah, he's gonna be the baby brother.
That is so funny. Oh my god, what the...
Good afternoon, you guys. Thanks for coming out. My name's Anthony. I'm one of the zoo's penguin keepers. Just want to tell you a couple things about the penguins before we get started with the feeding. We tend to get a lot of the same types of questions out here. The most popular questions we get, especially on days like today where it's nice and sunny out, usually have to do with the weather here in San Francisco and these guys living outdoors. Because generally when we think of this type of animal, we tend to think of things like ice and snow in Antarctica, Happy Feet, March of the Penguins, Chilly Willy, glaciers, igloos, Eskimos, polar bears, countless other penguin images we've been exposed to over the years. So as you all know, penguins are very popular animals. The bad news is, with a lot of their popularity have come some very misleading stereotypes. The biggest one has to do with where they live. As a group of birds, penguins are actually very diverse and wide-ranging. There are currently 19 different species of penguin that live on this planet with us right now. And of those 19 different species, there are really only 3 or 4 that are only going to find in Antarctica. And those are the ones that seem to get most of the attention, and they are pretty remarkable because Antarctica is a very harsh place to live, and there's really not much else that lives on land down there. It turns out for penguins, though, as a group of birds, the vast majority of them, the other 15 species, live in much more temperate climates. So you're going to find those guys in places like Australia, New Zealand, Southern Africa, the Galapagos Islands, and then in the case of these guys, South America. So here we have Magellanic penguins. This is one of a few species of penguin that calls South America home. And these guys are native to the coasts of Chile and Argentina. So just as is the case with most of the animals you're going to see at the zoo today, this species, where they naturally live, feels both significantly colder and significantly warmer than it would ever feel here in San Francisco. So that coastal Mediterranean climate we have, where it doesn't get too hot and it doesn't get too cold year-round, marked by t-shirt weather in the middle of February, actually puts our climate profile right in the middle of what most animals experience. This species does so well here at our zoo that we're actually the very first zoo in the world to successfully manage this type of penguin in a zoo aquarium. We started our colony in 1984. The very next year we had the very first breeding success, and since then we've had over 200 penguins hatch here at the zoo. So if you guys come in to visit today, almost every single penguin you see in the colony is actually a native San Franciscan and hatched right inside these burrows one year or another. Now as you look across the colony of 48 penguins, which is the largest for this species worldwide in any zoo or aquarium, you're going to see that most of them look exactly as you would expect them to, with black and white monochromatic counter shading. These are all of our adults, so all the birds that have black and white feathers like Sophia here are anywhere between the ages of 1-year-old and 32 years old. Oh. If you look closely in the group, you're going to see 4 penguins that look like this guy right here. His name's Bert. These 4 are the chicks that hatched here at the zoo about 9 months ago. So as you'll see, they're fully grown. They'll stay looking gray like that with their juvenile feathers until July, at which point they're going to start off our molting season by losing all the gray feathers. The new set that comes in will be black and white like everyone else. I think most people want to see the penguins eat, so we'll get to doing that. If you guys have any questions about the penguins or the zoo in general, I'd be happy to answer them afterwards. It's probably going to take about 5 minutes or so.
Oh no, I think they're big babies. I think they work for specific animals. No, he's gonna feed them. What?
They know. Oh.
They all know. He starts pushing them, like, just shoving them off into the water. Once they've already had a few.
Oh!
Make sure they all eat. Look at where they're eating their fish. Look at these.
Oh, they're coming.
Look at these ones.
So funny.
Look at his nose.
He makes sure each of them gets 2.
That's what to swim after
There's a boat.
He makes sure everyone gets 2. Wait in line, people. Wait in line. Look at him waddle. That's cool. See, and once they've had it, they know. They just dive right back. Well, what did they say? 84 they're doing it? Yeah, they go.
They just swallow. Yeah, just swallow the whole thing.
wonder if he ever gets bitten. Look at that little one right there. Oy. Fancy, what do you think? Look at the water. What? You see a hole. Whatever, I don't care. Probably.
Oh.
You think they're frozen so they don't get loose in the water?
Oh, 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 oh.
He ate it?
Yeah, he got it. Choose them. Yeah, sure. Let's go. Ready? Hold on. Wow, that's cool. They really do. Oh, oh.
Oh, oh, oh. Right. Yeah, 好不好看？哦。
They're writing down the number. They probably coughed them up.
Oh, more coming. Oh. So funny, man.
Look at that one. He wants more.
Oh.
Why did some of them not come out of their hole? Oh, fish! Fish! Hey! Nice fishy!
Look, he did get bit. You see what kind of or maybe it's the ring.
Oh, too big for him. That's too big for him.
I think they're reading off the numbers so they know how much they're feeding all of them, so they make sure they all get fed or how much they are.
They're all coming. You see that? See those two? Meow meow. Meow meow.
Peck at his leg.
There's a penguin over there. Coming out of their home. Papa! Papa!
啊？叔叔啊？
喂企鹅的那个叔叔。
哦。叔叔喂企鹅，鱼。鱼。然后你看企鹅走路有没有好好笑？哦。
couple. Well, I wasn't watching whether the younger ones ate more or not.
I know, I couldn't tell.
I love how they can't like pop up, so they have to like go over here, climb, and then like waddle over.
They would come up on that side too, and then jump off that thing, and they're so cute.
Oh, he's falling out. I am now.
This one just came out.
What's he doing?
So that's it. We're all done with the feeding. Do you guys have any questions?
Do the younger ones eat more, or I couldn't tell?
They all eat about. They are very individualized behaviorally. So some penguins are more active, which leads to